Hey guys, this is a very interesting knife that's been sent to me to check out. When I did the unboxing, I didn't do it full justice because I was pulling parts out of different places, but I've had some time to really appreciate this knife and kind of share it with you and do a little scale swap. It came, if you remember, with black scales in it down to a titanium hardware, pretty much is what it was. This is the Pichi, P-I-C-H-I, Kameta, K-A-M-E-T-A. It is a very modern EDC knife with a very unique stance, VG10 blade, tanto, very sharp, very slicey, and very interesting in how the scales work. So when this knife came to me, it did not have scales on it. The scales were in the box. I originally put them on wrong, which started a whole bunch of problems, but you never have to touch the pivot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this body screw out right here. I'm going to take one out. And then I'm going to take this one out. And from these two screws, I should be able to slide that out. Slide that out. Pop this over these little, and slide that out. Then I'm left with the titanium liner. Let's do the same to the other side. I'm not having to touch my pivot. If I did, Pichi sent me some just triangular bits that fit the pivot, but the pivots are perfectly straight. The knife came, again, the scales are kind of just extras because the knife was operating just fine before it ever had clip one. So, slide that out. Slide that out. And pop this over those. And that is how the knife came. Perfectly functional. Titanium liner. Got your back spacer here. You got your liner lock built in, your frame lock, or your I guess you call it a subframe or a liner lock. And then let's say we wanted to go crazy. Well, let's go Halloween. Since we've already got our black clip. Let's do this. Let's take these black sets. And we'll take our coyote sets, move them out of the way, and then let's try this. Okay, the way we want to do this is we want to put our, pop those over. They go over the pivot and over those outstanding screws. Then you take the center panel, the color that you want. I'm going to go orange. It slides over just like that. And then I'm going to take the final set. These bits have been magnetized, so I probably should start, well, that one worked. Let's get this one in here. And then we'll flip it. And we will try to attempt the same maneuver. These screws that are just sunk into the frame are just there to hold it in place. Take our center section and our final section, which has our pocket clip in it. Bada bing. Whoops, shot that right past the hole. That's what she said. Alright. Make sure I get it in there right. Let's see, it's smooth. Now we have a little bit of a Halloween themed Kameta. Nice lanyard tube here in the back. Pocket clip works very well. Not fully deep carry, but it's not something that people are going to look at because it is kind of different than your average pocket knife. It is very modern looking, in my opinion. And guys, we could go and put green scales on it in no time. We could outfit it with orange scales. We could outfit it with, you name it. Where'd I put my other coyote scale? Put it in there for now. But yes, there are a lot of different colors you can go with. They also make these in titanium, so you can get different titanium scale sets depending on what you're looking to match, right? A lot of options there, options over obligations. I think that's cool that you can kind of personalize your knife if you want to personalize your knife. The FRN feels very substantial because it is sitting on that titanium frame. This VG10 is a taller grind. So if you look at this flat grind, your blade geometry is not screaming slicey dicey. It's screaming more pokey stabby, but it's still very, very slicey. But it's more pokey stabby and making big holes and stuff. But plenty slicey for those day tasks, opening packages, opening anything you need to open. It's just a good little knife. Not very heavy. Probably tips the scale lower than 1 inch per ounce. We'll have to do a couple of quick size comparisons to just see, because I have a feeling it's going to be a pretty light package. Let's look at it next to a Benchmade Bugout. Just like about the same size as a Bugout. It's going to be a little thicker. Yeah, close enough. So let's do this. It's going to come in right at 7 inches with a 3-inch blade, 2 3/4 inch with a 4-inch handle. 2 3/4 inch cutting area with a 4-inch handle to right here. Let's see what this little guy is going to weigh. .7 ounces. That's right within the inch per ounce. We're at 2 3/4. And if we were going to look at the thickness of this, I'm guessing every bit a 1/2 inch. 0.51, right over a 1/2 inch. And then our blade steel is going to come in at thick 0.1180. Behind the edge 0.0160 with the steep geometry. It is a nice knife, guys. It is very light. It is just done very well. Very modularly designed. Very simple. Easy to disassemble. Easy to get into the inner workings of the knife. I think they use very reliable materials. VG10. Titanium. Not too fancy. I think this is on sale now in a bunch of different configurations. They also do some really cool outdoor EDC tool type of work. I've got another piece, a wrench that I'm going to be reviewing on the channel that they were kind enough to send out. But this knife I wanted to get out quick just so you guys could take a look at something different, something that Pichi's brought to market. The Kameta, or Kameta. I'll leave you a link to it. You guys can check it out. Thanks for watching. I do want to tell all the channel members, as always, thank you guys so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. And thank you anyone who comes to watch my knife, my EDC content. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're so inclined and you haven't had a chance yet, please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the bell notification icon. Please hit the thumbs up or thumbs down. Please leave a comment. If you like, you can hit that hype button in there, and that would just be a triple hat trick. That'd be wonderful. But most importantly, please look out for the guy or gal to your left. Please look out for the guy or gal to your right. Please look out for each other. Go forward with love in your heart and choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace.